Good morning. It is Sunday the 16th of December, and welcome to Enlightened Fitness. First, we'll play with a 10-minute workout designed to efficiently and easily cultivate the body of a tantric sex god. Then I'll lead you through a guided meditation for approximately 20 minutes that is designed to help you cultivate the heart and mind of a Buddha. So let's begin. As always, our warm-up will be to do the 4 exercises of the high-intensity bodyweight interval training slowly and gently, just to warm up and get the body comfortable with the motions we're going to play with at greater intensity. Our first exercise today for the legs is an exercise I've never shown you before. It's called Good Morning. So these are body weight versions of the classic free weight exercise. It's also used liberally in Vinyasa yoga. So basically I'm showing you my pelvis right now because that's where all the action takes place. Right now, for these 2 variations, for the first variation of Good Mornings, the weight is on the balls of the feet, the knees are subtly bent. That's right, no matter how limber you may or may not be, you can still do this exercise. Now what we're going to be doing is the only joint we're going to be articulating is the femur and the ball joints of the pelvis. That's it. We are not going to articulate our lumbar spine. That's important because the lumbar spine can be articulated, but not in this exercise. Yes, I guess next time you do the tabletops, that's a wonderful way to subtly articulate your lumbar spine and strengthen the longest dorsi. This exercise will also strengthen the longest dorsi, but it does through a static, unmoving lower spine. Respect your body's limitations. So I'm going to put my hands behind my head. I'm just going to articulate my pelvis. I'm going to exhale on the way down. And basically you're just articulating your tush. So that was 2. Now I'm going to do 2 more repetitions, this time with the heel supporting my body weight. It's going to work the muscles in a different way. And yes, this is a wonderful compound exercise. It works your hamstrings, it works your tush, it works your longest dorsi, it works your rectus spina. It is a wonderful exercise. Our second exercise, today's pressing exercise, is going to be the twisted press. So I'll show you from a reverse angle so you can see my feet. Okay. So when we do the press, if we're doing it beginning style, we're on our knees. We drop down. We roll into one hip. Press up. Down. Oopsie. No mistake. On our knees. And then press back down, roll into the other hip, and press back up. Down, roll, press, down, roll, press. In addition to working the pressing muscles, your shoulders, your triceps, your pecs, it does a wonderful job of working your obliques and the rest of your core. You can also do this on your feet if you're more advanced. Down, roll, up, down, roll, up. Our third exercise, our core exercise today, are going to be the flying V's, which should not be confused with flying monkeys. Now, if that's too much for you, just do seating in and outs. In breath, out breath. Okay, our fourth exercise is going to be our pulling exercise. And once again, I'm going to do palms up, pull. But instead of using the door straps like I normally do, I can use the desk to remind people that even if you don't have equipment, or if your equipment's on order from Amazon.com, you can still use your furniture to get a full body workout. Remember, when doing a pull, if the feet are under the tush, that's for beginners. If the feet are under the knees, that's intermediate. The legs are locked, that's advanced. Hopefully you can see me okay. Hopefully you can see that okay. Today's tabata ratio is going to be 1 to 2. What that means is it's 10 seconds of rest followed by 20 seconds of very intense activity for a total of 20 rounds or 10 minutes. Today we're going to be timing our workout using the free Tabata timer, whose link you can find on my website. Which brings me to an important thing. All the questions you have about working out and meditation are answered in the links below this video. If you don't see links, find the little YouTube icon in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Give that a click or two, and that'll take you to the dedicated page for this video on the YouTube website. About an inch below this video, you'll see a button that reads Show More. Click that, it'll reveal a whole list of links and their subtle explanations. You play with that list of links, and directly or indirectly, all your most important questions will be answered. Okay.
Starting session. Work.
Twisted press.
Work. Rest.
Okay, and now we do the pulls at the desk.
Work. Rest.
Okay, second circuit. Let's do some good mornings on our heels.
Work.
Okay, let's do some twisted press.
Work. Rest.
Okay, let's do some V pulls, flying V's.
Work. Rest.
Okay, let's do some desk curls.
Work. Rest.
Okay, third circuit. Let's do good mornings on the balls of our feet.
Work. Rest.
Let's do some twisted press.
Work. Rest.
Okay, let's do some flying V's.
Work. Rest.
Okay, let's do some desk pulls.
Work. Rest.
Fifth circuit. Let's do some good mornings on the balls of our feet.
Work. Rest.
Okay, twisted press.
Work. Rest.
Flying V's.
Work.
Okay, hail good mornings, and we're done.
Work. Rest.
Okay. Twisted press.
Work. Rest.
Flying V.
Work. Rest.
Desk pulls.
Work. Rest.
Okay. Guess we're getting ready for some more good mornings. Unless we're done. We're done.
Session complete.
Yep, I lost count that time. Okay, let's do quarter lotus, if you can do it so comfortably. Water, your beverage of choice. Remember, water's the only beverage we were designed to thrive on. You'll never see a marathon runner drinking beer as he's running his 23rd mile. It's not going to happen. Okay, let's get ready for our guided meditation for approximately 20 minutes. These guided meditations are geared for my first quarter students. So the name of the Buddha that we're working with is Chain Rei Zig, also known in China as Kuan Yin, and in India as Avalokiteshvara, or the Buddha of Compassion. As always, all of the techniques of the silent meditation fit into two categories. Lam Rim's intellectual path, also known as medicinal meditation. Chag Chen's mystic path, also known as recreational meditation. Recreational because it just feels so good. Before we start off with the intellectual path, we're going to do some preliminary practices that come to us through the Chag Chen mystic tradition. The first one is simply alternate nostril breathing. Left hand in lap, palm up. Right hand in left, palm up. Thumbs do not touch. Okay, let's sit with an erect posture. Let's have the eyes at half mast, subtle smile on the face, jaw relaxed, teeth not touching, tip of tongue touching the roof of the mouth just behind the incisors. In through left nostril, out through right. In through left, out through right. In through right, out through left. In through both, out through both. In China and Japan, it's not as popular as something like this in meditation. I do not recommend that. That's more of a Taoist influence than a Buddhist influence. Remember, Buddha was raised in a Hindu culture where yoga was taught. So his spine had the classical yoga attributes of a soldier at attention. Second preliminary exercise, Powa, transference of consciousness. Where crown wheel, letting go. Through crown wheel, give great birth. Guru Yoga, third preliminary practice. Thanks for what? Chain Raise Z. Chain Raise Z, thanks teacher. Now we come to the fourth preliminary practice. Set of 4 exercises. Wide pull head, chain raise zig. Chain raise zig, jaw relax. Where tongue tip, chain raise zig. Why grin now, chain raise zig. Now we come to Lam Rim's intellectual path, or what I like to call medicinal meditation, because if you're ever struggling with rage or Well, this is anger or fear or sadness or some unpleasant combination of all the above. The following meditations of renunciation, compassion, wisdom, and love are very, very healing. Let's start with 4 exercises or contemplations of renunciation. Why this not satisfy? Why turn from suffering's cause? Why karma be quite just? Why this chance be precious? Why is this chance precious? Because it gives the opportunity to take the unpleasant energies of anger, fear, and sorrow and use them to increase our renunciation, compassion, wisdom, and love. Okay, let's do 3 exercises. Today we're going to do 4 exercises for compassion. We're going to start with the preliminary. Why could each be kind mom? Why take yuck, chain zig? Now, breathing exercise, in through nose, out through pores. Now, yes, we cannot actually exhale through our pores without having a massive stroke. But we can imagine that we're exhaling through our pores, which actually will help our body to let go, which is very, very nice. So, in through nose, out through pores. Take yuck smoke, give joy light. Okay, we're now going to do the 10 exercises of Buddha's wisdom of letting go. What feeling? Chain zig. Why this not satisfy? Why could this always change? Why could this not be me? Why could this not be mine? Why could this not be grasped? Why could I let this go? Why would I let this go? When will I let this go? Jigme, let this go. So now let's perform the 4 contemplations of the love set. One moment, take a moment to adjust your legs if you feel that is in your best interest. Woof. Why are all more than me? Why give joy, Jigme? In through nose, out through pores. Take yuck smoke, give joy light. Now we come to chalk chains, mystic path of recreational meditation. Let's begin with the extensive version of alternate nostril breathing. In through left, out through right. In through right, out through left. In through both, out through both. Now let's use the one-syllable version. Left, right. Right, left. Both, both. Left, right. Right, left. Both, both. Now let's play with a brand new exercise. This exercise will take approximately 6 minutes. It's called the Tumo meditation. I teach two versions of Tumo. One takes place at the secret wheel, one takes place at the bladder. It takes place at the navel. This version takes place at the navel, so we call it Tumo Navel Elective, because I have no imagination. During this exercise, we're going to play with the idea of reverse breathing. What that means is on the in-breath, we're going to gently pull in the gut. You know, this thing, come on guys, you did that at every pool party in high school. Come on now. Girls, you suck in the gut too. I'll be honest here. So on the in-breath, we gently suck in the gut, while also gently use our muscles to squeeze our anus even tighter, squeeze our urethra even tighter, and if you're a girl, squeeze your vaginal orifice even tighter. If you're a boy, squeeze your perineum even tighter. That's poetically referred to as squeezing tight or shutting tight the three lower doors. That can have a very energizing effect, so this is a fun exercise to do first thing in the morning. So, because we do like to keep the silent meditations 3 syllables long or 1 syllable long, we replace the word navel with the first syllable nave. So, in the in-breath, we're going to ask, where nave wheel? On the out-breath, we're going to intend letting go, while simultaneously pulling in the gut, squeezing tight the 3 doors on the in-breath. I know that sounds like a lot. And if you make mistakes, that's just have fun with it. Have fun with it. There's no one standing behind you with a gun, threatening to kill you if you do it wrong. In fact, the only way you can learn to do it right is to give yourself permission to do it wrong. So come, join me on the path of being a great spiritual spaz. It's fun, I assure you. Here we go. Where nave wheel, letting go. Now, where nave so. Where nave so. So, the syllable so, S-O, is a mantric syllable that sometimes some meditators visualize as being the color yellow and the size of a mustard seed, very, very teeny, sitting in the hub of the navel wheel, which is about the size of your thumbnail. and about a thumb's width before your spine. But here's the secret, guys. You don't have to visualize. Your body already knows where these things are. You can say, hey, this sounds completely different than Hindu chakra system. The answer is, it is. There are many Hindu chakra systems besides the 7-point chakra system that's very popular in America. There are many Buddhist chakra systems. We don't care about which is right or which is wrong. We just play with them, different systems that are the most useful in the moment. And this system I'm sharing with you is very useful. Where, knave, so, letting go. And yes, I know it rhymes. So just assume all these exercises use reverse breathing and the squeezing of the 3 lower doors until I tell you otherwise. The third exercise is where, so, flame, letting go. And so we can imagine or pretend there's a little flame made of bliss-inducing light that doesn't burn us. This increases our sense of bliss. Of course, in the winter, increases our warmth. And we're just going to pretend this is a healing flame. Remember when you were a child, you played too long in the cold, how your lips would crack and sometimes bleed, and how painful that was. In the 20th century, or 21st century, we would just put some Blistex on top of that and feel all better. Blistex wasn't around in the Bronze Age, and so the idea of a healing flame was very, very potent way back when. Let's play with that right now. Where, so, flame, letting go. Now, for the next 18 breaths, we're just going to do so, free. Free is short for fly, be free, which is another way of saying letting go. So free. Continue with the reverse breathing and the squeezing of the 3 lower doors. So free. I'm going to take a moment to adjust my legs. So now we do some brief contemplations of transition. We're going to move our focal point while continuing to work with reverse breathing and the squeezing of the 3 lower doors. Where, nave, so let's try that again. Nave, flame, stretch, out, left, soul. And just like it sounds, it refers the navel flame stretches out through the channels of your left leg, out through the sole of your foot, just behind your toes. A place that you would come in contact with the earth if you were standing on your toes. So here's the deal. You don't try to figure out which channels the flame is traveling. You just set the goal, which is out out the left soul, and the body will find the way. So don't worry about it. Be easy with yourself. Nave flame stretch, out left soul. Nave flame stretch, out right soul. Nave flame stretch, up to heart. Nave flame stretch, out left palm. Nave flame stretch, out right palm. There is a myth that these are super special meditations only for super special people, and the answer is no. In some traditions, these are taught to newbies the very first day they sit down to meditate. So if you've been exposed to fundamentalist Buddhism, don't let the fear and the rigidity get you down. Nave flame stretch, up to throat. Nave flame stretch, up to crown. Nave flame stretch, out through brow. You see, in this particular system of Buddhist chakra work, we pretend that the central channel is shaped like a candy cane. It starts 4 finger widths below the navel, follows the spine up, brushes the crown of the head, and terminates the place between the eyebrows. Now we bid a fond farewell to reverse breathing and return to standard breathing. And we bid a fond farewell to the squeezing of the lower doors. Just relax our bits and pieces. Brow drop climbs up to crown. And it's just like it sounds. You imagine a teeny tiny drop the size of a pea climbing up our central channel, coming to rest at the center of the crown wheel. At our front, where the 3 cranial sutures meet. And now we work with the crown wheel just like we did in the subtle Powa practice we did in the preparatory practices. We're crown wheel, letting go. We're crown Om, letting go. And once again, Om is a syllable. In this case, it's white and teeny tiny, the size of a mustard seed. Yet, if you can't visualize it, don't sweat it. Just conceptualize it. Just pretend it's there. Not through the use of your imagination, but through the use of words. Words are powerful. That's why I give you the exact words to recite mentally. Wear crown Om, letting go. Now for the next 12 breaths, we're going to meditate on Om, free. You may notice that when you were doing the navel meditation, your eyes were pointing down. When you're doing the crown meditation, your eyes tend to roll up. Don't force it. It's a natural process. It's a natural reflex. Your eyes to point. Your mind's attention is focused. It's neither good nor bad. It simply is. You can say, well, Lama Jigme, this is really tough. I don't think I like it. I think I hate you, and I spit in your face. Please don't. I promise you, every time you do this, it'll get easier and easier and easier. Think how difficult it was when you first tried to learn how to ride a bike. And yet, every one of you can probably ride a bike. Remember, ever see a toddler try to learn how to walk? That takes them a lot of falls. But guess what? Everyone watching this video, unless you've had a traumatic accident, can walk. And to put a more coarse spin on it, I'm assuming no one here is a virgin, remember when you first learned to make love, how spazzy you were. It took you a while to get your love-making coordination down, didn't it? Everything worth doing has a learning curve, so don't beat yourself up. That concludes your 20 minutes guided meditation. What I'd like to do right now is guide you through a gentle yoga set, also known as a geriatric yoga set, known as untying the heart's knots. We moved a lot of energy. We want to make sure that energy circulates and does not get congested, because that can lead to pain, and no one wants that. So let's sit comfortably. I prefer to do so in the half lotus posture. I guess you could call it the quarter lotus posture. Okay, let's place our hands behind our back. Woof! Let's twist to the left. Why give love? Jigme. I like to imagine my nation's capital is behind my back when I twist to look at it. I'm invoking Jigme and sending them love, so they have love for others and all their legislative duties. Let's turn to the right. Jigme, give all love. Yes, in addition to signing petitions, I like to send my elected leaders blessings whenever I can. I invite you to do the same. Please release your hands, join them in front of you, swing your hands out and up, and now bend gently to the left. While I give peace, Jigme. Back to center. Please bend to the right. Jigme, give all peace. Back to center. Okay, let's make our way into downward facing fetal position. This is also known as child's pose. This is going to be the last visualization of our nation's capital behind us, or in front of us. Jigme, give wisdom. Make fists, use your arms to press into the ground. Use that to sit up, because we don't want to strain our back. Sit in the seated samurai position, also known as the lion's pose. It's always good to bless our elected officials, regardless of which country we live in, because, hey, who doesn't need more love and wisdom? That's what I ask you truly. Okay, let's lace our hands behind our back. Let's open our chest. Let's drop our head. Let's roll our gaze up like we're trying to look through our eyebrows. What feeling? Letting go. Whoops, we forgot to do that today. We'll do that next time. What hearing? Letting go. What seeing? Letting go. And let's play the most American of games, catch up. Noticing, letting go, eyes closed, or eyes half masked. And now this free. you'll notice that I forgot to lead us through the Mahamudra of awareness and letting go. So when I remembered, I just type it in the appropriate place in the yoga sequence known as untying the heart's knots. So we don't want to be completely uptight, completely rigid, and completely perfectionistic, because we'll make ourselves nuts. We all make mistakes, and luckily this system is incredibly flexible. It's made up of many components which can be pulled out and rearranged according to the needs of the moment or the opportunity. Let's move forward. We'll take a moment to... there we go. Please put your hands in the pucker palm position. Please twist to the left. While I give joy, chin raise it. Giving the joy to the entire universe. Maybe you can visualize the universe as a figure 8. Or an infinite array of dots, each dot representing a galaxy. Chenrezig, give all joy. Or if you really want to be playful, each dot representing a cluster of galaxies. I invite you now to stand up. Wow! Okay. Oh. Please put the weight on the balls of your feet. Bend your knees. Thrust your hips forward. Take your hands. Place them behind your tush. Open your chest. Drop your head. Roll your gaze up so you're looking through your eyebrows. Noticing, letting go. As always, I invite you to join me in 2 repetitions of 12-phase Sun salutation. Remember, if you have yet to memorize these prayers or these recitations, they are written in the materials found that the links below the video will lead you to. But this virtue may now accomplish the spontaneous, habitual, easy, and effective mastery of Buddha's mental yogas, of devotion, awareness, love, and letting go, and now lead every living being, without exception, to this ground. May everyone be healthy, wealthy, and happy. May everyone practice skillfully and joyfully. May everyone accomplish Chenrezig in this life, and then help many others do likewise. For truly that is the meaning of life. Om Mani Padme Hum. Now won't you join me in 2 repetitions of Vietnamese vows. Starting with leading with the left, and then we lead with the right. May I always be cared for throughout all my lives by the Buddha of action, by the Buddha of compassion, emanating as my kind teacher. And as such, may I always enthusiastically and joyfully tread this excellent path praised by the conquerors. Okay, my friends, there you have it. 10 minutes of high-intensity body weight interval training to cultivate the body of a tantric sex god, followed by a 20-minute guided meditation to cultivate the heart and mind of a Buddha. Thank you for your enthusiasm to be the best you can be. I thank you for your donations. I thank you for subscribing to me on both my YouTube channels. Also, thank you for giving this a thumbs up and for sharing this using the social media buttons. The Monday series of weekly webinars begins January the 7th. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.